Word, man, and welcome to one of the most iconic places in British biking history. Is the Ace Cafe in North London. Just look around you, man. It's inspirational being here. You've got cuttings on the walls from when all the mods and rockers used to kick off down in Brighton. They used to meet here before heading down there. You've got some incredible old bikes. The Triumph, actually, Ace Cafe Thruxton Special over there, which is kind of apt because, you know, you consider the Ace Cafe iconic British biking brand, Triumph iconic British biking brand, and we are testing the latest Triumphs today. They brought out a brand new Thunderbird Storm, the follow-up to last year's incredibly successful, and a bike I ranted and raved about being so good, the Thunderbird, and we've got it sitting out there for you. I mean, you know, I suppose I could show it to you and everything, especially because it's had loads of cosmetic changes. You want to have a look? Yeah? Teaser? I'm such a tease, aren't I? Go on, show him, go on. It's a bit unfair. What now? So here she is. After all that teasing, you finally get to feast your eyes on the brand new Thunderbird Storm for 2011. And well, the first thing we've got to address is what's the difference between this and the standard Thunderbird that came out last year, and to be honest, she blew me away. A lot of it's cosmetic, but first we'll start with some mechanical stuff. It's got the big bore kit. Standardly, this is 1600cc. They've added the big bore kit on, gives you an extra 100cc and an extra, I think, 12 brake horsepower, taking up to about 97 bhp. Keeps the figures of torque around the same, 115 pound per foot, which is a lot. And as I say, the rest of it's mainly cosmetic. You can look at the new set handlebars, you're looking at the matte black finishing, the kind of springs, the risers, everything like that. Still got really good brakes, still got a really nice display here with your kind of like fuel gauge, range, everything else on there. Yeah, and those are the changes. So it costs about an extra grand. And you might be thinking, well, it doesn't seem like quite a lot. Is it just a rehash that they're bringing out? No, it really, really does work. I think cosmetically and styling-wise, it looks great. All the matte black finish on it. Look, honest, look at it. It looks beautiful, man. It looks better, if I'm giving you my opinion, than most Harleys I've seen. And that little bit of extra performance in the engine, it's superb. One thing I would say, though, is this. You get some nice-looking cans, exhaust on it, and if I've got the key on me, I might even try starting it up for you to show you exactly what it sounds like. But I would say, you want to get some cans, aftermarket ones on it, because it can sound amazing. My old Thunderbird that I was test riding last year, I put some cans on it and it sounded like a machine gun Spitfire. Boom, 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 boom. Let's have a listen to this now. Still doesn't exactly sound bad, does it? Now, we're talking about the engine, 1700cc with that big bore kit added. It's a parallel twin, so it delivers the power slightly differently to a V-twin. And one of the biggest things about this bike is just overall how smooth it feels. It's damn fast, it's damn powerful, but at no point does it really feel like it's kind of tearing your head out because it's so well balanced, and the chassis and handling are amazing. Honestly, amazing for a cruiser. Don't be wrong, it's a big bike. You're still going to have to plan your corners ahead, and you're not just going to be able to chuck it around town in traffic too much, although we did go out in London quite a bit and you saw that it wasn't too bad as a commuter. But having like the double disc side front brakes they've got, I mean, the brakes on this are great, which is what you need when you've got a bike that is this quick and powerful. And when you accelerate, you can actually feel the whole thing lift up. Now, bikes to compare this to, for instance, coming in around the same price, a little bit more, Harley Fat Bob. I'm not going to lie, okay, obviously Harley brand, a lot of people have a lot of attachment to it, and I understand it. I always think of them as the attractive girl at school who got away with being really attractive when she was younger, got everything she wanted, and then when she's 35, 40, hasn't developed enough of a personality to continue, you know, to be an interesting person. Whereas the Harleys look great and are amazing, but nowadays, British bikes, the Victory bikes, have come on with so much more charisma and personality, and are modern and fast and brilliant, and that's what I love about bikes. But I also acknowledge that if you're buying a cruiser, you might just want to sit at 30 miles an hour looking cool, hence why you have the Harleys. But anyway, yes, so compared to the Fat Bob, it's a lot more powerful. It's about the same torque and bhp as the Victory, but comes in at what, £2,500, £3,000 less. I think the finish on this is a little bit better. You could look at the Suzuki M1800R Intruder and say, well, that offers 125 brake, bit more torque, and it's, you know, £10,000, grand and a half less. But it doesn't have the tradition of the Triumph. It doesn't have the kind of build quality, and it's mostly made of plastic, even though it is a damn good bike. In other words, what I'm ranting and raving about here is this thing is blooming incredible. Seriously, Triumph have not only designed what I consider to be a Harley beater, but it's one of the best cruisers on the market at the moment. If I had to choose between this and the Victory Hammer S, one of my favourite cruisers, that's 14.5 grand, this is 11.5. I know I'd want to put some cans on this, so you're looking at about 12.5 realistically. It's still 2 grand cheaper than the Victory, and I mean, the way to compare them, the Victory Hammer S to me is like a Dodge Charger, a muscle car. Well, this is like a Jaguar E-Type, a bit of British class. It's smooth, it's serene, and my God, it looks great. Triumph, not only I think you've designed a Harley beater, you've made a bike that's made me very, very happy. So in other words, I think you could say I blooming well love this bike. I've had a wicked day riding around London and everywhere today. Thanks to everyone at the Ace Cafe for letting us come up here and film at such an iconic location. But enough chatter. I like this bike so much, I just want to get back out on it and go riding. So don't forget, go to bikechannel.com for all your latest bikes, news, reviews and everything else updated daily. And I'll catch you soon. I'm not saying that being at the Ace Cafe has gotten to my head, but let's go find some mods! Woo!